Hi Brandywine families, my name is Amanda Lazat and I'm the Director of State and Federal Programs here at Brandywine Community Schools. I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about our Title I program specifically. Title I, according to the Michigan Department of Education, is designed to help disadvantaged children meet high academic standards, in particular in the subject areas of math and reading. So our program here at Brandywine is kindergarten through 6th grade. That means that any student within the school is eligible to receive Title I services if it is found that they need extra help with reading or math. So I would like to tell you a little bit about how we spend our Title I funds. Maintaining and training a high-quality staff is our #1 priority. We also spend some of our money on professional development. And then finally, we spend our funds on intervention materials like Delta math screeners, hands-on manipulatives, and leveled reading books. Additionally, we're happy to say that some of our money this year is going to support March is Reading Month programs. Title I fits into our district plan by being part of our multi-tiered systems of support, or MTSS. When students receive Title I services, this is part of supporting Tier 2 and Tier 3 interventions, specifically for reading and math. In terms of our core curriculum here at Brandywine, for math, we use Go Math, kindergarten through 5th grade. 6th grade uses Big Ideas Math. And for reading, we use Reading Street. When we determine that students need additional help at Tier 2 and Tier 3, they are seen by a certified, highly qualified interventionist in reading or math during WIN time. And WIN stands for What I Need Now.
Hi, I am Jenny Button. I am the kindergarten through 2nd grade math and reading interventionist here at Merritt. So what that looks like here at Merritt is 40 minutes at least 4 times a week of reading and math intervention time called WIN. They get what they need to fill in the skill gaps that they have, whether that is focusing on previous skills they should have mastered or extending the learning through reading or writing. During our time at Merritt within WIN, we focus on phonological awareness, which is the ability to recognize and manipulate sounds in words and sentences. We have different times when kids can tap out the words that they hear, writing the letters to match the sounds that they say, and then reading the word. And that's called orthographic mapping.
My name is Becky Loki, and I am the intervention teacher and coordinator here at Brandywine Elementary School. I typically work with students who have gaps in their learning, and I use a scope and sequence of literacy skills to help guide instruction or putting our speech to print. Or we're working towards word recognition, which is a combination of phonics, orthographics, which is kind of sounds that we make, and then the way we spell the sounds with letters, and then we have to match that with a meaning. There are many things you can do at home to support reading and writing development, no matter where your student is in their reading journey. First of all, you can have conversations. Any back and forth exchange of ideas where the students are drawing on their background knowledge or justifying their thinking. You could read with your child. Read to them, read with them. They're exposed to the way language is supposed to sound when they hear expert readers, and that all benefits learning that happens in school as well. If your student is a struggling reader, please consider asking them to identify the sounds in a word, or put the way the word sounds and write it on a page, speech to print.
How do we make sure that our students are making progress as they learn these new skills? Well, this is pretty complicated. But first we assess students in fall, winter, and spring on the NWEA test. This is considered a screener or a benchmark test. From there, if students aren't making adequate progress and they aren't on par with their peers throughout the country, then we give them additional screeners to figure out exactly where the skill deficit might lie. This could be for math, a Delta screener, or for reading, things like Dibbles or Orton Gillingham. How do we keep our parents informed? Well, we know that it's an important thing in education to make sure parents are involved and understand how to best support their children. How can we do that? Well, we encourage you to have regular communication with your child's teacher, to attend parent-teacher conferences, to view your students' test scores related to NWEA and MSTEP. And if your student is still struggling in reading after they've received several interventions, you may be contacted about an IRIP, or an individualized reading improvement plan. This would be something that would be in place for students kindergarten through 3rd grade. We have developed a school family compact, and your student should be bringing that home soon to share with you what you can expect from us here at Brandywine Community Schools and what we would hope you could do to help support your student. And additionally, we've created a survey that you can fill out on our website where you can provide input and feedback on our current title programs.
We are excited to help you start out your students on their reading journey.